Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Terry, and in this video I'm going to talk about 4 books I think everybody should read. The first one is Stephen King's The Stand. It's a bit of a thick book, but it's a really good book. I don't want to give away the plot, but basically a whole bunch of people get sick, and then there's a battle between good and evil at one point. Really good book. Highly recommend it. And there was a movie or TV series based on it in the 90s that was really good. From what I understand, there's a newer movie based on it that I'd eventually like to see, but I plan to reread this. Really awesome book. Okay, the next one is Practice the Presence of God by Brother Lawrence. A really excellent book on having a relationship with God by a monk named Brother Lawrence. And it's a really short book, and he gives really good advice based on what he actually did. He would basically pray to God silently in his head as he would go about the day doing all the things he did, like whether it was washing dishes or doing other things around the monastery. Really good book. The next one is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Really good book. I had to read this in school, but it was one of the books I really loved reading. I've read it a couple of times. I have not seen the more recent movie of it, but it's a really good book. This version is a hardcover published by Barnes & Noble. But there are many editions of this available. I think there's even free Kindle editions of it. I'm not certain, but I do know there are really inexpensive Kindle versions of it. This next book is also a classic book that I also read in school. I'm trying to get the sticker off real quick because the sticker's in the way part of the picture. It's also one I really enjoyed reading, and there have been animated movies of it. I'm not sure if they've ever done a live action movie of this one. I almost got the sticker off here. Okay. Charlotte's Web. It's a really good book. Yes, it's a children's book, but it's a really good book. I've read this multiple times. It's a really good one. I don't want to give away much of the plot, but I will read the 2 very, very short paragraphs on the back of it. Wilbur was lovingly raised by a girl named Fern, but now he's a barn pig. He's bored and lonely until he meets Charlotte, the beautiful gray spider who also lives in the barn. Charlotte thinks of a wonderful way to save Wilbur from a pig's unhappy fate. Her clever plan will delight you in this famous story. And this is the Scholastic edition. There are many different editions of Charlotte's Web, but I bought this one recently at the library book sale, and it's a really good classic book. So those are 4 books I think everybody should at least once in their life read. I mean, there's a lot of other ones I could have mentioned too, like Oliver Twist, Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, let's see, A Christmas Carol is another really good one. It by Stephen King is really good. The Hunt for Red October, the novel, is really good. The Hunger Games series are pretty good. I haven't read the most recent one yet, but those are good. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video.